Hello.
You made the problem I did last time. You forgot the 4-count beat count thing.
Oh no, I turned it off.
Oh, why didn't you turn it off last
Because I
time?
forgot it existed, but this time I did. Anyway, welcome back to the Marauders podcast. My name is Jamie Perrigan, aka Airship Prodigy.
And I'm Nathan Gick, aka Nobody.
Is that
That's my official tag now.
like an Odysseus thing?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I guess, yeah.
We're coming at you with a new podcast, but a bit of personal news real quick though. My side project thing, Airship Prodigy. If you look me up on Spotify now, I'm there. I've got a song out now called Sirens. It's an EDM instrumental, and it's actually pretty sick. So make sure to check that out.
I think it's terrible. Just kidding. I actually haven't heard it because I don't have premium. But at some point,
the worst things.
I am just the worst.
Yeah.
But at some point, yes, I will listen to it and give my professional opinion.
Yes, super professional.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so time to start us off, I guess. First topic for today.
Topic 1.
Into the Spiderverse.
Yep. I have not seen it, but Jamie over here has.
And it was
This is a spoiler-free review, by the way.
spoiler-free, yes.
Yes.
It was a fantastic movie. I'm not going to lie. One of the best movies I've seen this year. One of the best superhero movies I've seen, period.
Nice. Now, you have to keep in mind that Black Panther was also this year.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like it did a lot of things that Black Panther did, but better.
Like what?
Like, Black Panther had some cultural stuff dealing with, African Americans
Yeah.
and, like, street life, sort of.
Yeah.
And it felt kind of forced, but also really worked as a motivation for the villain.
Mm-hmm.
But Into the Spiderverse, that's actually like a fairly central piece of the story.
Gotcha,
which
yeah.
I don't want to go into too much detail.
Yeah.
But that was really interesting. And also, both soundtracks had a lot of like hip hop records and stuff on it.
Yeah.
And that worked well in both of them. But like, Into the Spiderverse has it clean, which is cool.
Very cool. Yes, I have not seen it. It looks really good. I do plan on seeing it once we're done with finals, and on Thursday. Well, Thursday for you, Friday for me.
Well, actually, I have one online due Saturday.
Oh, well, then we're both screwed. We literally have finals like 2 days before Christmas. It's kind of sad.
It's just the best.
It's just that idea is just the worst. Name that movie.
Wait.
Please name that movie.
I forgot the name. Hold on. Is that Infinity War?
No. What?
I could have sworn
Please
that was...
tell me you just didn't say Infinity War.
I thought that was the part where... Hold on, I'll think of it. But
No,
I thought that was the part
that's Star-Lord, where I think it's good, except
yeah,
it
that's
sucks.
what I was thinking of.
No. It's
Hold
the
on,
Lego movie. Oh.
Duh.
Yeah, it's the part where he's
That
in the brain.
idea is just...
It's the double-decker
the
couch.
worst. Yeah.
That's a terrible idea. Wild Style. Let me handle this. That idea is just the worst. You have disappointed
dang
me
it. I forgot about
to
that.
infinite levels.
It's been a while. Okay,
It has
been a while.
I watched that movie 14 times in 2 months before when it came out.
Oh, God.
It was very sad.
That's... Ouch.
Yeah, I after that I
Everything is awesome.
yeah after that I didn't see it for like 2 years.
And you still know the lines. I
do.
respect that.
I think I had the whole movie memorized by the 14th time.
Yeah. How much did it make at the box office again? Not
Gosh,
not
I don't know. Oh,
we're back on
Spider-Verse.
Time to focus.
It was 35.
Like
Yeah, 35 million.
That was U.S. only. Right?
Yeah, U.S. only. Second, well, I don't know about second place, but Mortal Engines made 7.5 million,
which is really disappointing.
Yeah, and it said
considering
yeah
it would lose like 100
it said
million?
yeah, it said it would lose a
Oof.
net $100 million.
That's
dollars
brutal.
on the project. That is pretty bad.
It sounds like one of those movies that has really good visuals.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Which is sad. I wanted it to be good.
Yeah.
It was an interesting premise.
Yeah, it was
And
like
had,
that.
Peter Jackson?
Peter Jackson directing, yeah. It's like that movie. Well, I don't know. Was Jupiter Ascending. Was that book based? Is there a book about
I
that?
hope not.
Me neither, because it's like the same thing. Like they try to make this cool movie where, there's driving cities, but then it kind of sucks.
I feel like a better comparison would be the way that Valerium flopped.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple months. I don't know.
It was months, yeah. It was a while ago. But yeah, it's like a out of nowhere kind of cool idea, but
It just
sucks.
The story wasn't executed well in
Yeah.
spite of the pretty decent visuals.
Yeah. But yeah, that was kind of sad. And then I think Once Upon a Deadpool made like $2 million.
Yeah, which honestly isn't terrible for what's basically a recut.
Yeah, it's really a recut with a bunch of bleeps.
Yeah.
But I did read that the original, the R-rated one, made like $250 million,
Yep.
which is a lot of money.
So they're probably not like too.
Oh yeah, they're not losing anything over that.
The only reason I would go see Deadpool, like the Once Upon a Deadpool thing, is because it has the guy from Princess Bride.
It does, yeah.
Because.
Just because of the guy. Yeah. I think it would be entertaining just to see a non-R-rated Deadpool movie. Not that I've seen any of the other ones, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think it would be fun.
Speaking of movies, the projections for Aquaman actually sound like DC has not screwed up for once in their
Yeah,
life.
has not screwed the pooch once again. It's not a stellar score. I think rocking it at a 78 after
What?
50. What did you
Man,
read?
I thought it was like a pretty solid number. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. I was wrong.
Yeah, it was. I saw on Instagram it said it was 78% after 46 reviews. That was about 3 or 4 days ago. Still not a bad number considering that what their average is like low 30s. Yeah.
Oof.
He's checking the official scores now.
Oh, frick! It is like a 70.
Yeah. Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah.
Dang, I thought it was better than that.
What's it rocking now?
It's a 70
Pre-release ratings. is
pre-release 70. Yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah, so not terrible. Think wasn't Avengers Age of Ultron like a 71 or something like that?
So that probably tells me that it's a nice, fun movie that just doesn't have a lot of substance.
Yeah. But definitely better than like Man of Steel or
Yeah.
Suicide Squad, stuff like that.
Well, the only one I would argue with is Man of Steel, and that's just like my personal opinion.
Yeah.
I was one of the few people who actually enjoyed that movie.
Yeah. But yeah, something you would go and see? Question mark?
I absolutely will go see Aquaman.
Okay, that's what I thought.
In spite of their failures, I still think DC can pull this off, and I think they need to, because otherwise Marvel kind of has a monopoly.
Yeah.
And also, like, they're not being done justice, but, like, DC has really good character. Oh, man. I didn't even mean to do that.
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry. No, I didn't. I totally would have on purpose, but I didn't.
Well, see, I would agree with you that Marvel has a microphone come back to my lips. I would agree with you that Marvel has a monopoly, except the TV shows.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Name a heralded MCU or Marvel show.
Daredevil.
Yes, but they canceled that. So
Okay.
try again.
Fair enough. Okay, let's see. You've got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is an Inhumans, which was a no.
Yeah.
And then there's like the Runaways and the
Yeah.
which they're not even worth mentioning because like
Iron
they're not
Fist
bad,
was
it's just, like,
terrible.
Iron Fist, yeah. I
Now,
wanted that one to be good. Too.
I did too. He was such an interesting character.
Yeah.
And then think
it sounded
about
like it got better in season 2, but then it got canceled right after. So.
yeah.
And I heard I believe like Luke Cage is also pretty well reviewed, but
Yeah.
also canceled.
Yeah.
What's not canceled? Punisher and Jessica Jones, I think.
Yes, both of those, and I think Punisher is.
I'm pretty sure they're shutting it all down.
Yeah.
They said with the release that they're not like they have future plans for Daredevil specifically.
Yeah.
And that makes me hopeful because
Yeah.
I haven't seen like the entire show, but my parents and I watched the first season, and like it was dark, but it was really good.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that they can find a place for the character.
Mm-hmm. And then on the flip side of that, DC, you have so many good shows.
Actually,
you have good shows.
Honestly, I'm gonna argue with you on that.
All right.
I will not argue with you about the Flash. The Flash
was good. Arrow.
Okay, I'll give you Arrow.
Okay.
I will argue with you on Legends of Tomorrow and Supergirl because those are pretty bad.
Yeah,
I will not argue with you about Gotham.
Gotham, yeah, I was going to mention that one.
I've watched that one. It's really good.
Yeah.
One of my favorite TV shows, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's also like not connected, and it's coming up on it's like the last like half a season is airing in January.
Yeah.
Which makes me sad, but also means it's kind of out of commission. The thing with, I feel like Gotham is the only one I would truly praise as being like really great TV.
Mm-hmm.
The Flash is good.
Yeah.
But it's basically, this is something that I read about their shows, but since they're on the CW, it's all like, what like a soap opera or whatever?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah,
soap
yeah.
opera / rom-com setup.
Mm-hmm.
And you can really see their weaknesses. I think in Arrow, the first 2 seasons were like really good, and then it took a huge dip in quality.
Yeah.
And the writers straight up pandered to their audience by making Felicity Oliver's love interest,
Yeah.
which was clearly not their plan, and honestly made her a very unlikable character,
Yeah.
which is a shame because she was a very likable character in the first couple seasons. And I just think that formula is really hurting DC's TV, but not so much that it's like worse than Marvel
yeah,
at
yeah,
all.
yeah. But yeah, and then what's the show that it's coming out? Like its last season is coming out soon. Where Robin, have you seen the trailer?
Titans?
Titans, that's what it is.
The F Batman thing?
Sure.
There was a whole thing about how the trailer, like the first trailer to the thing, showed Robin. He was like, F Batman.
I did not see that.
I'm pretty sure that is like flopping pretty hard, but
Yeah.
I don't know that for a fact.
Yeah. Well, do you know anything about Titans?
No.
Okay.
Except
then,
that it's like R-rated and that it's like on some obscure network too, which is a weakness.
Okay. Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, it's also not doing hugely well.
Yeah.
But I'm also not sure that's accurate.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I didn't know, but definitely like going back to the original topic, how I would argue that Marvel really isn't a monopoly on all superhero. I mean, definitely on movies. Like you look at Infinity War and Endgame, they both broke record trailer, whatever it is, and Aquaman isn't even gonna make it. Words. Aquaman isn't gonna make as much money as the Avengers trailer got views. Like it.
I mean, that's true.
It's gonna have more views than Aquaman has dollars. It's like
that's true. That's true. But
so yeah, but like they definitely have a monopoly in the movies, but not a total.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
And like you're right about DC TV being better. I don't want it to be like overinflated of how great it is.
Yeah.
It definitely has its weak points.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I was gonna say about that.
I think
that does it.
Yeah. Well, third topic. Real quick.
I was gonna say moving on.
Oh, okay. Hits close to home for me. I just read on the Japanese,
yeah, that's what it was.
The Japanese
I forgot
sales
what the topic
charts. Smash Ultimate has already outsold Pokemon.
And
I'm
Breath
assuming
of the
Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee.
Probably.
And Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's like a lot.
That's insane. And I remember back when the Switch first released, what was weird was that there were more Breath of the Wilds sold than actual Switch systems. Now, I don't know if that number was including Wii U versions.
What was Breath of the Wild on the Wii U?
Wii U too, yeah. It was on the Wii U, and so
that's unfortunate. I wouldn't play it on there.
No, it was. I mean, you only lose
a weak
graphics.
console.
It was a weak console, but I don't know if it included Wii U ports, but like Breath of the Wild outsold the Switch when it first came out. Like,
well, the thing is, Breath of the Wild is one of the only, no offense, but the only Nintendo games that like I highly respect.
Yeah.
Because it beat out
Horizon
one of
Zero
my
Dawn.
favorite games, Horizon Zero Dawn.
for Game of the Year
For Game of the Year.
2017.
And
yeah.
like I'm honestly still a little angry at Breath of the Wild for that. So it's a little bit satisfying to see Ultimate beat that out.
Well, that's just more money for Nintendo.
Yeah. But, like, still. And also, like, no disrespect to Nintendo or anything.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just saying what we're all thinking. No one's
But
gonna get that
yeah,
reference stuff.
personally playing the game, I am not surprised. It's so good.
Yeah.
It runs so smoothly. There's new tactics in game battles, like when you dodge in the air, you can like dodge through the air, so you have a little jump, which is really nice to get like back on stage, closer to the stage. I'm learning to use stuff like back airs and mid airs. They're awesome. I'm still trying to edge guard. I still suck at that. I just suicide every time.
And you see, this is why I do not like the Smash Brothers game, because, this is very true, I am just the worst at fighting games. I have exactly one strategy, and that is
Push buttons.
press all of the buttons as much as possible. That's the only way I've ever managed to, like, make any progress whatsoever at a fighting
That is
game.
called a spammer.
It's true.
Well, I don't know. If
Well,
you're just pressing random buttons.
Actually, okay. Occasionally, I will figure out a technique enough to spam it.
Yeah.
For example, when you brought it to Drama Club the other day,
Yeah.
I figured out how to spam grab somebody. I just kept throwing Noah.
Oh,
with
that's
the,
so
it was
good.
the best.
That's so good.
It was the only way I was actually able to beat him.
Yeah, that's like Connor SMG level spam.
Oof. Shade throw.
Noah will get that more than you.
Yeah, but you told me about it, though.
Yeah. And I'm not throwing shade. It's just a joke. It's memes. All memes, Connor, if you're listening.
Don't let your memes be dreams.
Don't let your memes be dreams. Have you ever had a dream where you where
you and
Anyway,
where you-
Smash
and-
Brothers
and-
Ultimate is so good. My brother, he's more of a single player. He's playing through the single player. He beat the final boss, but then there's another map the same size as the original map.
Ooh.
It's huge. Oh,
Man.
also, I was gonna watch a review.
Okay, actually, I want to quickly give Nintendo props for something there.
Yeah.
The fact that this map was included in the base game and was not made DLC
Yeah.
speaks a lot to their marketing.
Mhm.
What do you call that? Their their
Development team.
values,
Yeah.
I guess, about how they think about their releases, and I respect that a lot. That it wasn't some sort of DLC thing.
Yeah, that was one thing that people had problems with the Wii U version. There was no single player.
Ooh.
Like all you had was classic mode, and there was no single player. With this one, I remember specifically Shigeru Miyamoto. Well, no.
That guy. Yeah.
No, it's not Shigeru Miyamoto.
Okay, well, I wouldn't know now, would I?
It's driving me nuts. Hold on.
He's going to Google it. In the meantime, quick other piece of news that I know almost nothing about, but Fortnite's creative mode is out, which is neat. I guess you just, like, build stuff?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Masahiro Sakurai. Masahiro Sakurai said that...
I know the memes.
So, for those of you who played Subspace Emissary, the single player on the Wii version, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, it was very cutscene heavy. A lot. Everyone loved it. Anyone who played Subspace Emissary loved it. It was very cutscene heavy. It was a cool storyline how they did it. Good villain, good boss. And Masahiro Sakurai said with this single player, it's not that focused. Like, it's not cutscene heavy. It's just battles. Like, it's a single player, but good enough to satisfy those single player.
Doesn't it have multiple endings?
Subspace Emissary or this one?
No, the new one.
I'm not sure because I don't play through single
something.
player.
I thought I saw something about it having multiple endings, which is interesting.
Yeah.
I respect games that do that stuff.
Yeah. Well, I don't know because I'm you know.
All right,
I don't play on I don't really play single player on games like that. I'll eventually go through it, but like something with like Splatoon 2, they have a single player. Didn't really get through it.
Right.
Mario. Well, no, I got through Mario Odyssey. That one is a single player, but yeah, it's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is awesome, and I recommend any person ever in the world to get a Switch just to play Smash Ultimate.
I would do that, but
Money. Yeah.
All right, so real quick, talk to me about the creative mode.
Fortnite
thing.
creative?
What is that?
Think Minecraft,
'Kay.
but Fortnite.
I'm just thinking of Fortnite now. Isn't that what it was? Sorry, that was a joke. I'm busy throwing shade.
Yes, no, it's Fortnite, but Minecraft. Ladies and gentlemen, that does it for our podcast. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day. Just kidding.
Bruh, I have more questions.
No, yeah, I know. Keep
What
it
are
going.
you doing?
It's like Minecraft, so you get your own personal island. It's pretty small, but
Do you get to save your creations?
yes. It
Oh,
saves your island.
nice.
Me
Okay.
and Noah, a friend, made a maze, a 4-way metal maze,
Well, like there's actually like a maze,
like a maze,
like with multiple like dead ends and stuff.
multiple dead ends.
Dude, okay. You
But
gotta
like,
load me
think
into that
about this.
sometime.
Think about this. There's 4 of them.
There's 4.
There's 4
endings?
paths, all lead to the same place, with each of them with multiple deviations and dead ends.
All right, so there's not one correct path. Yes.
Correct. Well, okay. There's one correct path for each sub maze.
Oh, there's miniature. I see.
Yes. So
It's
there's
like a multi-stage maze.
kind of. Okay.
Are they
So
actually connected? Are
No.
the mazes? Okay.
No, so, like,
it's actually 4 separate.
here's what it is.
mazes.
This is like the load-in
He's,
area. There's a
he's-
maze this way. There's a maze this way. There's a maze this way, and there's a maze this way.
right.
So, like, pointing 4 directions. And they each have a path that leads to the llama with the riftigos. But they
Ah.
are all different paths with different deviations.
All right, so
they
there's-
don't connect
Okay.
until the end,
I
obviously.
see. I see.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's huge, and it took us the entire creative island time of 4 hours to complete.
Whoa.
And we're still not done. He doesn't love the idea, but I want to put a chest with impulse nades and stink bombs at the end of each dead end. Stink bombs to place a marker where you've already been. So to like, hey, this is a
Don't
dead
they
end.
dissipate?
No, drop them instead of actually
Oh,
throwing
I
them.
see.
And then the impulse nades, obviously, to make up time. He doesn't love the idea, but I think we're going to do it
Interesting.
anyway. And I'm also going to like, yeah, I don't know why he doesn't like the idea. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I think I'm going to try to submit it to a YouTuber. Maybe to
Nice.
see if he wants to play it.
You 100% gotta load me into that maze sometime.
Oh, yeah, let's do it tonight. If you
Straight
get
up.
on.
All right.
This boy never gets on.
Well, okay. Usually it's because it's on a school night,
True.
and other times it's because I want to play Destiny.
True.
Just because, for those of you who know what this means, what you wouldn't because you don't play the game, but there are titles in Destiny, and I am really close to getting one, and I'm just like a couple things away. So I'm just trying to grind out the last couple things I need for that.
Mhm.
Keep
I've got
going.
ice in my
He's
mouth. I
got ice
can't
in his
talk.
mouth. I like Destiny. Destiny is cool. The new expansion is probably good. I still haven't gotten around to playing any of the content because finals.
All right, all the ice is melted out of my mouth.
Thank goodness.
Creative mode is pretty fun. You're limited to your imagination. That's a very cliche saying, but like
Dude,
you really
wait,
are.
Wait, do you know what that's from?
I do not. I feel like I do.
That's the slogan. It's the slogan for Disney Infinity.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
I remember because it was so cringy
Oh my
and
goodness.
such a lie.
Precious few of you will get that
Yeah.
reference.
Should I tell that story real quick?
Yeah,
We could save it for a future podcast.
we can. Well, let's do it now because we won't
All right.
remember.
That's true. We won't. All right. This is a quick story about one year on a carpool to drama club.
So both me and Jamie are involved in the drama club at our co-op private school thing that we go
Whatever
to.
it is.
Yeah, it's confusing.
I think it's technically a tutelage, but I have
that's
no idea
lame.
what that means.
Yeah.
so.
But we carpooled to drama club. It was at 8 a.m. on Fridays.
With like 5 other
5 people, yeah.
Yeah.
And so,
And at least a couple of them were like actually solid gamers.
yeah.
And do you remember who was in the back seat with me? Was it you, or were you in the middle row? I remember I was in the back seat, and there were like at least 2 serious gamers.
Well,
in the
okay,
middle
there
row.
were 2 instances where the game came up. Was it?
I'm referring to the.
Okay, yeah, I was up front for both occasions.
You were up front.
Yeah, no, not up front, but in the middle.
Oh, middle row.
Yeah, and you were in the back.
Okay, so you were one of the head turners.
I was.
So
Both times.
They were discussing, this was back when everybody was actually hopeful, they were discussing the new Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
Which originally no one thought was going to be a huge disappointment, but then it was.
And then it was.
And they were discussing how you were going to be able to have space battles in the same area that you would have
Ground battles.
And they were like, wow, you can get in a ship from the ground and like fly and shoot stuff. And then get back
Fortnite
down.
planes.
Please be quiet. And I wanted to say something about this because I had been quiet, and I felt a little bit snarky, and I wanted to just kind of annoy the serious gamers.
Oh my goodness.
I looked straight at the back of their heads, I guess, because I was in the back seat.
Yeah.
And I said, I can do that in Disney Infinity.
And straight, all three of us just turned our heads
In
slowly and
slow
looked at it.
motion, completely in sync, the three people in the middle row just slowly turn their heads and look at me like I have insulted their mother.
Or their grandmother.
Yes, even better.
Definitely grandmother. It was hilarious.
It was-
and it's forever a joke.
But and the best thing about it is they didn't even say anything.
Oh, yeah, we just turned around again. We were like, this guy is weird.
Because they knew that, like, the shame of his ignorance, that's the word, would be enough.
Yeah. And then
It's a pretty great moment. It's one of my
follow-up
favorite
with
stories.
that, yeah, follow-up with that
I
is...
don't remember the actual
The
rest of
follow-up?
story.
No, okay, so me and another friend in the car on the way, we got into Five Nights at Freddy's. We got into Five Nights at Freddy's, and we passed, I think, night 2, and we were just talking about it, and Jamie was like, so do the nights get harder as they go on? And I just looked, I turned around, and I'm like, is level 2 in Disney Infinity harder than level 1?
I completely forgot about
I think that is the best phrase that has ever escaped my lips. It was incredible. I can die happy now because of that.
it. Was such
It
an
was
incredible clapback. Like,
Yeah, it
like
was
props.
like, is level 2 in Disney Infinity harder than level 1? It was so good.
All right.
So yeah, a little bit of backstory on that. Where were we going with this? Fortnite Creative and
We were just
Disney
discussing
Infinity.
gaming news.
You're limited to your imagination.
Yeah.
Fortnite Creative, you're limited to your imagination. I've
And
seen
it's true this time.
That is actually true this time.
Unlike Disney
I've seen
Infinity.
people make like parkour courses, racetracks, a lot of racetracks. Somebody made a bedroom where it just looks life size, but you're minuscule.
Oh, that's
So
like
they use a tree as a little like desk plant, and
Oh, that's nice.
it looks incredible. What was another one? Oh, people make other multiplayer maps. So like High Rise from Call of Duty or Nuketown.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like
awesome.
yeah, you do a lot of things. So really, it is
So-
limited to your imagination.
I have one more question.
Yeah.
And I think we should move on. Is the island the same? Like obviously it's the same every time, right?
Yeah.
But can you change it at all?
What do you mean?
Like, can you change the physical
No,
ground and stuff?
no.
Okay.
It's pretty flat, and then there are just one big mountain that leads to little mountains around it.
All right. I was just
Yeah.
wondering because that would be interesting if you could actually like shape the terrain. and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. No, you can't do that.
Which is totally understandable because that would be like hard.
Yeah.
But you know,
Yep.
stop having ice. I don't
I'm
have
sorry,
things
but
to say.
my mouth gets super parched.
Ladies and gentlemen,
them for a second.
this man's is wearing a hat.
So are you.
Yeah.
Okay,
but
it's all
mine's
gone.
in style.
I think that's all we have for today, really.
Yeah. Be sure to check out my song on Spotify.
Yes, shoutouts.
Airship Prodigy.
Airship Prodigy. Got this bubble in my throat that makes my voice really weird.
Okay, let me do the outro.
Airship Prodigy. Sirens.
It's on Spotify.
I think, yep,
We'll
on
be on
Spotify.
iTunes eventually.
Eventually.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
It'll be cheap. Buy it.
Yep.
'Cause I want money.
He needs money.
I need money for Save the World in Fortnite.
Oh my gosh, you don't play that. Side note, Nintendo Switch version that I play on, it doesn't have Save the World or like career mode or anything
At all?
at all.
Weird.
It's really sad. It can't log my